episode of 2024 on It's a Twin Thing. And today is a very extra exciting episode because it's our first episode that we're recording after Christmas. And that means that we got one of our top things on our Christmas list, which was podcast microphones. So now you guys are going to be able to hear us so much better, and we won't have bad audio and background noise and stuff because our parents got us really cool microphone system thingies. You can tell I know a lot about tech because that was a very technical thing to say.
I can't really talk, guys, so this is going to be a mostly Aspen episode.
Not because she's sick, because she had a traumatic experience where she decided to put a mint in her mouth like 12 seconds before we started.
And then Aspen made me chew it, and now my mouth is on fire.
I just said, "Are you done with your mint?" And she was like, "Give me a minute." Then she decided to chew it, and then she was like, oh, it's so minty. It's so minty. It's way too minty. And it was just a Lifesaver wintergreen mint.
She kept being like, "Are you done yet? Finish your mint. Are you done yet? Why'd you put that in your mouth? Are you done yet?" So that's why I had to chew it because I didn't want her to get mad at me. And it's not minty if you suck on it, but if you chew it, it releases all of the mint into your face at once, and then it blows up your mouth.
Don't start off the new year with a fight.
That's not the new year.
Yeah, huh?
Not for us.
Well, for them it is. I did not yell at you or keep saying, "Are you done yet?" I just asked once if you were done. So we are coming at you guys today with a little bit of a shorter episode because it is holiday break and we're spending time and celebrating the holidays with our family. So we're making this episode a little bit shorter today, but we wanted to ring in the new year with all of you and just reflect on the last year and look forward to 2024, which is going to be a really crazy year in our lives because we are going to be 21. So we're going to be drunkards and college graduates, and we're going to be the daughters of half centurions.
If you don't know what that means, it means our parents are turning 50.
Yeah, they're probably going to be mad at us for saying that on the podcast.
No, everyone's going to be like, "Wow, your parents are so young."
Yeah, that's true. Because I have a lot of friends in college whose parents are in their 60s and 70s. Well, not really 70s, but a lot in their 60s. And we knew somebody our freshman year that was in our Zoom Bible study whose dad was in their 80s. So our parents are pretty young. And they look younger than they are, I think. But yeah, 2024 is going to be a really crazy year for us. We're all of a sudden just going to be out in the real world.
Yeah. Ugh. What are we going to do?
I don't know, Ashley.
Everyone pray for us.
Yeah. You guys are really going to want to keep listening to this podcast so that you can hear what happens to our lives in the next 12 months. But before we talk about that, let's talk about 2023 because, to be honest, going into 2023, I didn't feel super optimistic about this year. I don't know why, but I just kind of felt like 2022 was a little bit of a dud, which it's when we started Stagebug, so I don't know why I thought that, but I remember at the end of the year just kind of feeling like I didn't really do much this year because besides Stagebugs, I really just did school. I don't feel like I did much acting or creating anything. I just did school, and then Stagebugs was a big accomplishment, but that was kind of it. And then right at the beginning of 2023, I decided to take the semester off of school, and I felt like it was the right decision because I didn't want to waste a whole semester of school just paying for school but not being able to do anything besides go to classes because of my health problems. But I also was just really sad about it because I felt like the whole year was just going to go to waste because I was sitting at home doing nothing. But I actually feel like it was a very fulfilling, successful, and productive and happy year.
Yeah, I feel like we got to do a lot of really fun things in 2023, and I feel like it was creatively fulfilling. I feel like we got to accomplish or start a lot of projects that have been on our radar for a long time, so I feel like I'm pretty happy with the year.
So what would be one or a couple of your biggest highs and then your biggest low maybe from the year?
I think that Little Women was definitely one of my biggest highs because that was just something that I had been wanting to do for so long, and I never really thought that I was going to be able to do. And then even once we started, it was just problem after problem. And
a lot of your lows of the year too.
Yeah, definitely. And a lot of times where I just thought there's no way this was going to happen. And it was a lot harder than I expected it to be, but it was also just such an amazing experience. And I was just so proud of everyone who worked on that and what we were able to do despite all of the problems that we had. I don't know, just that experience really meant a lot to me. So that was definitely one of my highs. And then, I mean, I just love Stagebug so much. I think this year was when we officially became a 501c3, so that was really exciting. And starting our podcast, of course, was a lot of fun and something that we had been wanting to do for a long time. I don't know, there were just so many fun things. I think those were like my professional highs, and then going to Disneyland with our parents in October was amazing.
I knew you were just going to steal. We recorded this episode once before because our microphones worked, but the recording didn't upload, and I knew she was going to steal what I said.
I'm sorry. I'll stop. You can do yours now.
Okay, thanks. Well, I definitely think that a lot of my professional highs were similar. I loved doing Little Women, even though I was a lot less involved with it than you on a day-to-day basis. I hadn't been on stage in so long, really since COVID, besides just a few little things. So that was so much fun. And I made more friends on that than I ever have in college so far. So that was also really good for me. Doing One of Us, our crime drama, was also super fun because that was not really anything that would have ever even been in my dream of dreams, something that I thought we would be able to pull off. The cast was just so amazing, and I had so much fun with the cast and crew, and I just love acting and being on set. There's a lot of things from Stagebugs that were really amazing, but the Mary Poppins performance stands out to me as a major high because I was just so proud of what those kids did in such a short time, and I really felt good about that performance. I mean, all of the performances I love, and I think the kids are super cute and stuff, but I felt like that was a really good show, and it was really fun. I also think a couple personal highs. Sorry, this is a lot more than one or two, but I absolutely loved going to California Adventure Park, which I know is what you were going to say, with our parents, because it was the first time that any of us had been to California Adventure, so that was just really awesome. And I loved going to Cleveland in the spring and staying with my aunt and seeing our family there.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was this year, but that was definitely one of mine too. That was more mine than yours because Aunt Stacy likes you better than me, and I want her to like me better. So that's mine, not yours.
Okay. Two more. It snowed on Christmas Eve here, and I have just been dying for a white Christmas for so many years. And it snowed a lot more, it seemed like, right over our neighborhood than anywhere else in the city. So I feel like it was just for me. So that was really fun. And then my last one was when Ashley accidentally got high.
That was one of your highs.
Yeah.
That wasn't one of mine, but it was definitely an experience.
That wasn't really one of my highs. I just thought it was a funny joke.
Oh, but my biggest high of the year, I can't believe I forgot to say this. Well, I didn't forget. I was just saving it for the end.
Oh.
My biggest high was that my baby was born 2 days ago.
It's not your baby.
Yes, it is. My cousin had a baby 2 days ago, and she doesn't know it yet, but she's giving it to me. So congratulations to me.
Creepy, creepy, creepy.
Husband.
I think my low of the year was listening to you talk about babies so much.
I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding.
I'll try to stop.
I'm just kidding.
As soon as somebody lets me hold a baby, then my obsession will dwindle a little bit and I will stop talking about them. I just can't stand it. I just need to hold a baby so bad. I just feel like, I don't know. I know it's crazy, but I really feel like I have some sort of mental problem. Like I just have this desperation to hold a baby and be around babies. And it feels like I haven't eaten in 6 months or something. Like I will have this like desperate need. Like I think I will just die if I don't get to.
Oh my
It just
goodness.
makes me want to cry all the time.
That's not good.
It's okay. But if anybody who's listening knows of a baby that wants a couple hours with a new friend, send them my way. I just would have loved to be a big sister.
I know, you would have been a good one.
Thanks.
Looking ahead on 2024, I knew we were going to do this episode, and then we did it yesterday, and still I haven't thought of any good resolutions.
Wow.
Besides, I think I need to be less selfish. Like, I just feel like I think about myself way too much.
Me too. I think I'm really selfish.
Oh, I don't think so. I think you're one of the least selfish people I know. I feel like you're always doing things that aren't good for you just to please other people.
Well, thanks, but I think I'm like the most selfish person in our lives. I feel like all I do is think about myself and talk about myself
When?
all the time.
I don't think so. What is your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution is to eat more sugar.
I think that's a good one.
Just kidding.
Well, I think that people are always like, I'm gonna go on a diet for New Year's. I'm gonna get more exercise and stuff, which like is good to be fit and be healthy and active and stuff, but also you only live once and sugar really just does make you happy. And some people really like to bake. Like I'm going somewhere with this. I really love to bake. And when I bake a bunch of stuff and then nobody eats it, then I don't get to do something that's fulfilling to me. But if everybody eats more sugar, then I have more people to bake for.
Oh.
So you're really just doing the world a whole lot of good
Okay.
to eat sugar. My thing about working out, hear me out, is like it's good to, go for walks or something. There's also, I feel like you hear all these stories about people who are like super athletic runners and stuff, and then they just have heart attacks or aneurysms or things like that because they do too much physical activity and then their heart can't take it. So you just have to be careful.
Well, yeah, but I think it's more common that people have heart attacks because they don't work out.
Push, push.
Okay.
I know, I'm just kidding. Don't go at me in the comments.
Yeah, because a lot of people are always doing stuff in our comments.
We don't even have comments. We just have the Q&A. I really think the moral of the story is you can be healthy and active, but just be careful with your body and also eat sugar because it'll make you happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we'll update you on our real New Year's resolutions once we have them, if we ever decide on them. Every year I pick like 15 and then I don't even remember any of them.
I always make a list and then I lose it. But this year I'm going to make a vision board, I think.
Oh, I had a vision board this year and I feel like I pretty much accomplished most of the things on it, so that was exciting.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, because I didn't really think, I was very, very anxious when I was making it because I didn't want the year to be over and I didn't do any of the stuff on there and then I would be really disappointed in myself.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, but everyone should comment below what your New Year's resolutions are and give us some ideas. Because by the time you hear this, we probably haven't figured ours out yet.
And my other New Year's resolution is I want to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of next year.
Ooh,
I know that's a ton, but we can do it.
We can do it.
We need your guys' help, though. So please share this.
And subscribe if you haven't yet.
Yes. Okay, talk to you guys next week. Bye. Next year. Well, for us, because we're recording this in 2023, but it's 2024 for you
guys.
We're
talking to you from the past.
Ooh. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Happy New Year.